Carl Crawford actually wanted Evelyn Lozada's daughter.
They so caught up in my pride, but don't know what's inside. I've been down and I've been up, still ain't giving up.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl Octavia, and I am back with another video. If you do not know me, my name is Octavia. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Washington, D.C. And today I will be telling you guys Evelyn Lozada's hoe facts. Now, if you haven't seen my other Evelyn Lozada videos, this all started when she came out claiming that she was Afro-Latina in response and defense to being called colorist, being called a culture vulture, and also being called racist. Now, the purpose of this video being made is to show all the young girls, to show all of the girls, all of the women her age and a little bit younger, you know what I'm saying, around the 26 to 35 range, I would say. This is a video to just show you guys how you shouldn't move, and it doesn't get you anywhere within your love life, having relationships. It's a constant cycle and it's a constant pattern that you guys have to see that is toxic, and like I said, leads nowhere, and you end up alone. And in her position, you find coping mechanisms such as going to church all of a sudden or things to that nature. But I digress on that. If you haven't seen those videos, make sure that you do. And also, talking about myself a little bit, I'm also a mom of a 2-year-old, and I am also an entrepreneur. The lip gloss that I always apply, the lip gloss that I always wear is from my cosmetic brand, crushonyou.bigcartel.com. The brand is called Crush On You Cosmetics, Koi Cosmetics for short. This is a picture/videos of the various selections of lip gloss that I have currently in stock. So make sure that if you like what I do over here, support my business, and let's jump into the video. So we first got introduced to, well, the whole world got introduced to Evelyn Lozada on Basketball Wives. But before that, she had a reputation that people knew about, but not to the severity of which got exposed on Basketball Wives. So number one was Kenny Anderson. She dated Kenny Anderson in 1999 while he was still married to Tammy Roman. So she claims that she didn't know that he had a wife. She didn't know that he had a family. Take a wild guess. You are dating a person that you don't know anything about. Okay. So she dated him, and she was scared to tell Tammy about that. Yep, scared. And this is the thing. This is why I say that she knew that he was married, because she was scared to tell Tammy. Like, they hung out on the episode, and then towards the end of the night, she decided to tell her. She finally told her, and Tammy was like, well, I was married to him around that time. Evelyn's response was, well, I didn't know. A fight ensued because Tammy felt like, and I would have felt like, you was hanging around this whole time and you couldn't have said something. You making me look dumb. Evelyn's response to that is, you were a non-factor. Now, to me, that is an admission of guilt, ladies and gentlemen. Now, how is that a response that you give to a woman who is reacting to you saying that you slept with her husband and you were just one of them? And that's how you react? That's not how a person reacts if they're sorry. That's not how a person reacts if they feel bad. No. Because my thing is, I would say, I understand how you feel. You know, I understand that you feel played, and I'm sorry. And that's just where you leave it at. But that's the disrespect of a black woman that Evelyn has. Next is ANTOINE Walker. She dated Mr. Walker from 2000 to 2010. She met Kenny and Antoine in the same year, if you couldn't already guess. Heading into the 2000 season, the year 2000 basketball season, Antoine Walker's salary increased from $1.9 million to $9 million. And Evelyn was right there to enjoy it all. How ironic is that? First you go after a married man who you had knowledge of his marriage, and that is explained in how you handled the situation with Tammy. That didn't work out, and then you're on to another man that you met within the same year who does the same thing. Okay, not ironic. Within the year that you are dating this second person, ironically, you're just right there to collect and rake in the riches with him, huh? So, Antoine Walker, he gave Evelyn $500,000 to open a store. That store was called Dolce in Miami. We're going to talk about how much of a boss that you are, because a nigga that you messing with paid for the store. Alright, so Antoine Walker's legal troubles began. He was with the Minnesota Timberwolves, okay? They dumped him. Then he got traded to the Memphis Grizzlies. Who? The Grizzlies, okay? Got dumped by them. And then his NBA career was over. Now, from then to 2010, his financial situation went down, ladies and gentlemen. And finally, when he had to file for bankruptcy in 2010 is when Evelyn Lozada left him. High and dry. If you love a person, you be poor, you be rich. If you love a person, if you've been with a person for a whole decade, you would really think that was love. So, what do you think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm hinting towards? I'm hinting towards her sucking him dry. I'm hinting towards her draining him. I am hinting towards her liquidating all of his assets. That's what you call a man-eater. But I digress. She leaves Antoine Walker in 2010 when, ironically, she begins dating Chad Ochocinco within the same year. No, I'm not lying. She dated and was engaged and got married to him from 2010 to 2012. Within a 2-year span, it was over with. They were married July 4th, 2012, and not 6 months, not 7 months, not a year. They were divorced. And even in that situation, if you love a person, you will see a situation different from a person who is just out to get the bag, okay? Just like, let me give you an example. Amber Heard, right? She was with Johnny Depp for a little while. I believe that she wanted that to boost her career. It didn't really do that. People thought that she had lackluster talent. So, when getting in a mutual fight with your husband is after that construed in your mind as a domestic abuse situation where you had no faults in it and you get that bag, as people say, that you weren't in there for love. You wanted a way out. And that's exactly what it was with Chad Ochocinco. Now, her wanting to double back, now that's just the hoe in her. You gotta understand that. That is just the hoe in Christmas, okay? Next. Now, I give her to her with this one coming up. She waited a little time, you know what I'm saying? She waited couple months because she was divorced in September of 2012. By 2013, she was dating Carl Crawford. Her whole situationship with Carl Crawford lasted around 4 years. Not the longest of the bunch, but that's sometime. They produced a kid, which she wouldn't give to ANTOINE, but I digress. She probably, had other motives as far as liquidation is concerned. So that's 4 years. Engaged from 2016 to 2017. My subscribers, my peoples over here, they let me know something that I didn't know, and that a lot of you should know. They let me know that Carl Crawford actually wanted Evelyn Lozada's daughter. And I was going to make a separate video for this, but why not? He wanted the daughter. The daughter didn't want him in this situation, which I don't know why. Let's make something clear. Evelyn's out for money, so it only makes sense that maybe Evelyn's like, you don't want him, I'll take this as an opportunity and I will get him. Well, you didn't keep his attention for long because he cheated and she left and all this, and well, I believe he gave her a non-disclosure because she really hasn't spoke on him, or it's for respect of the child. I don't know, but you guys can let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. That relationship produced a kid, which can be her meal ticket and probably will be her meal ticket after she isn't wanted on TV anymore. And lastly, let's talk about French Montana. Now, it was said, allegedly, that French Montana and Evelyn were dating for about a year. And remember I said that the situationship with her baby daddy Carl Crawford ended in 2017. Well, she started dating French Montana in 2017 as well. Moving fast, Ev. Moving fast. That lasted a year, and the sad part about this last one with French Montana is he never claimed shorty. It was some pictures, There was a couple pictures floating around here and there, but there was never a claimed situation exclusive. She's too old for that. And now in current news, you can't exit out. You can't get baptized and then it's erased. Your movements, that's your past movements. But I want y'all to let me know in the comments below how y'all feel about these hoe facts, these hoe facts that I just gave you guys. How do y'all feel about it? Does it change your view on Evelyn Lozada? How do you view a woman moving this fast? From 1999 to modern day, 2018, 2 years ago. And we don't know what's been going on for this 2 years, but I bet you we're going to find out. Because the Chad Ochocinco bandwagon hate train has ended. It has ended. So she's going to have to find something else to talk about. Or I'm going to keep talking about her. And a lot of people will say, or some people will say, well, why are you taking up for these men? At the end of the day, it was on them. And you're right. But like I said, this is a PSA to young women. to women who are in their younger 20s, older 20s, 30s. Don't move like this, because once you get Evelyn's age, you're not going to have anybody. So, thank y'all for watching. It's your girl, Octavia. It's your girl, Octavia.